Hey, Shalom, Israel, Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to the Most High, Yahweh, in the name of His Son, Yahweh Shai. So I get my phone set up right, man. So I'm in my car. This video is going into the end times. What's gonna happen in the end times? A lot of people getting comfortable, as well as myself. You gotta check yourself. You can. It's easy for you to get comfortable in this world. Got the cars, got the clothes, got the females, got the biggest job, whatever you got. It's easy to get comfortable in this world, but you have to check yourself and understand that this world is not going to last forever. Babylon the Great is not going to last forever. You can't get caught up in the big cities and all the fancy lights and stuff. It's not going to be here forever. You know what I'm saying? This place is not going to be here forever, so you have to check yourself. When you feel yourself getting caught up into this world and the wickedness of this world, you got to check yourself and understand that this temporary. You know what I'm saying? This is like an illusion. This place is not going to be here forever. It's going to be destroyed. So you have to set your mind on bigger things to come, the kingdom. You got to meditate on the kingdom, what's going to go down in the kingdom, because that's going to last forever. It ain't no more Edomites going to be ruling when we get done ruling. That's over with. We're going to be ruling forever. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that we have to get ourselves prepared for and get ourselves, ready for. Cause that's us forever. We're gonna be ruling forever. It ain't no more going into slavery. It ain't no more segregation. It ain't no more police shooting us, getting away with it. Nah, it ain't gonna be none of that. We're gonna be ruling forever. And these people that been killing us, these so-called white people that been oppressing us, the Chinese, the Japanese, the East Indians, some of the Africans, the Arabs, all these other nations, they gonna go into slavery. You know what I'm saying? They are going into slavery, and we're gonna be ruling over them forever. There ain't no more of them trying to press us over. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump into it. I'm gonna start with Matthew 10:5 and go on. These 12 Yahweh Shai sent forth, and before that, it's going to all the disciples. He's talking about the disciples. These 12 Yahweh Shai sent forth, commanded them, saying, "Go not into the way of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. And as ye go, preach, saying, the kingdom of heaven is at hand." So he's telling the prophets, disciples. He's telling disciples not to go into the way of the Gentiles. He say, let me get it again for the people that understand. Go not into the way of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not, but go rather into the lost sheep of the house of Israel. And as ye go, preach, saying, the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Heal the sick, cleanse the lepers, raise the dead, cast out devils, free ye have received, freely give. So that's already going to show you that the people that he was healing and preaching to are the Israelites, because he just told the disciples not to go into the ways of the Gentiles. You have to understand. It's two types of Gentiles. It's Gentiles that are the heathen, right? And it's also Israelites that was called Gentile as well, because they were following the heathen customs. Just like a lot of people in America would be Israelites, but they'd be classified as Gentiles because they follow the way of the heathen. They're doing all types of the heathen customs. But right now, he tell you, go not into the way of the Gentiles. These are the heathen. He telling disciples not to go into the way of the heathen, because he's not worried about them. He not healing them. It just showed you that he not healing them or preaching to them. He only preaching to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. But rather, go to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. And as ye go, preach, saying, the kingdom of heaven is at hand. So he telling to his people. He want his people to know, hey, y'all need to come out this wicked way. Hey, y'all gotta start sinning. The kingdom of heaven is at hand. That's what he want. That's what he want his people to know. Not these Gentiles, not these other nations, these heathen. He not worried about them. He is not worried about them. So it say, provide neither gold nor silver nor brass in your purses, nor skip your journey, neither two coats, neither shoes nor ye staves, for the workman is worthy of his meat. And into whosoever city or town you shall enter, inquire who is worthy, and there abide till ye go since. And when ye come into a house, salute it. And if the house be worthy, let your peace come upon it. But if it be not worthy, let your peace return to you. And whosoever shall not receive you, nor hear your words, when you depart out of that city, or house, shake off the dust of your feet. Verily I say unto you, it shall be more tolerant for the land of Sodom and Gomorrah in the day of judgment than for that city. So he's telling you, if you preaching to these people, you telling these people that they Israelite, that they God chosen people, and they gotta repent. If they don't want to hear you, he just telling you shake off the dust. It's like, hey, you did your job. It's on them now. The blood is off your hands. You trying to tell them, well, what's going on, what's gonna happen, and they ain't trying to hear that. Hey, it ain't nothing else you can do. You did your job. You passing out flyers, don't want to take the flyers. Hey, you did your job. You tried to tell them you did your job. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to worry. You don't got to keep telling them, hey, if they ain't trying to hear it, it might not be for them. That's why I said, and whosoever shall not receive you nor hear your word, when you depart out of that house or city, shake off the dust of your feet. That's what it's talking about. Verily I say unto you, it shall be more tolerant for the land of Sodom and Gomorrah in the day of the judgment than for that city. Because, hey, it's going to be it. It's like, hey, this place going to be destroyed like Sodom and Gomorrah. It's going to be worse. This Jacob trouble going to be a time that we never seen before. It's going to be worse than Sodom and Gomorrah. It's going to get destroyed like Sodom and Gomorrah, but the time before it get destroyed, it's going to be worse. Look at that. Look at that Esau, man. Hey, Esau ain't gonna make it, by the way. Hey, Esau not making it. I don't know what these people what y'all thinking. They gonna be in the kingdom of heaven, laughing it up with the Israelites. Hey, Esau not making it. They gonna be destroyed. You gonna have some be in the kingdom, but they gonna be slaves. It ain't no free time. It ain't no more. It ain't them ruling with us. They gonna be destroyed. You can't. Think about it. Imagine Esau getting everlasting life. Imagine the so-called white race getting everlasting life. You know how much wickedness they gonna do if they get everlasting life? You think the Most High gonna get them everlasting life? You see what the stuff they doing right now? You see the stuff they doing right now? You think the Most High gonna get them an immortal body and everlasting life? They gonna end up trying to rule back over in the kingdom. If we give them everlasting life, they gonna end up trying to kill us. Because they got a perpetual hatred towards us. You know what I'm saying? According to Ezekiel 35, 6 and 7, they got a perpetual hatred towards us. You can't give those people everlasting life, bro. You can't. Let me get back to the scripture. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. So he's saying this is sheep amongst the wolves. What he mean? We sheep. We amongst the wickedness of this world. We amongst the people we amongst pedophiles, homosexuals, murderers, all type of people. We amongst all these people, but we the sheep because we know what's going on. So he said we amongst these wolves, all these wickedness. You have some people. We amongst the Edomites. We amongst the Amalekites, the Ammonites. We amongst the Egyptians. We amongst all these heathens, as well as our people that's wicked as hell too. So he's saying we sheep amongst the wolves. It says, be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. So we have to be wise as serpents. I know, sometimes you see Esau, you might want to punch him in the face. You might want to kick him. You know what I'm saying? He look at you funny, you might want to slap him, but you got to wait till the kingdom for all that. You got to wait till the kingdom for all that. That's why you say you got to be wise, because if you do that stuff, you can get put in jail. You know what I'm saying? You get put in jail. So you have to be wise amongst these people, because they going to try you up because they want you to do something. You know how white people is. They're going to try you up. And then when you do something to them, they're going to cry and call the police. And you're going to be the one that get in trouble for it. So that's why you have to be smart. Just like when the police pull you over. You have some brothers, the police pull the brothers over. You got them Edomite. You going to slavery, boy. You going to slavery. What to the kingdom putting you in slavery? That's not wise. You have to be, even though it's true, you got to be wise, though. You pull them over, you know what I'm saying? Don't do nothing that's going to cost you your life, because you know they be trigger happy. So don't do nothing that's going to cause you your life and get you put in jail. You know what I'm saying? So, but beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the councils, and they will scorn you in their synagogue. So there's going to be brothers and sisters that's going to deliver you up in that time. They're talking about the times to come. Jacob trouble, when martial law kick off. When you get sent to these FEMA camps, some of us going to be sent to these big synagogues where these elites sit. These Rockefeller, these Rothschilds, these people that own the banks. We're going to be sent to where they at. And they're going to try to, you know what I'm saying, all type of torture tactics on us to try to get us to say that we don't believe in the Most High. Or they're going to try to make us eat pork. They're going to try to do all type of stuff. Because that happened back then. The Greek captivity, the Roman captivity, all this stuff. So there's nothing new under the sun. So that stuff going to repeat itself. You know what I'm saying? The same thing going to happen right this in this time now. They're gonna try us. Some of us gonna be martyrs for this truth. Some of us are gonna have to go through that. But we don't know. We don't know the ones that's gonna go through it. So that way you have to get yourself prepared for that, just in case it be you. But some of us gonna have to go through that. Some of us gonna have to get tortured, for the name of the Lord. But we can't fold though. You feel what I'm saying? We can't fold because, hey, the Most High, hey, it's a test. It's a test right now. All this stuff that we going through is a spiritual test. We get depressed, we get stressed out. We get depressed, we get stressed out. The lust demon get on us. We get weary in His truth. We get slothful. It's a test. No, this is a quiz. This is a quiz that we're going through right now. This is a quiz. But the big test is martial law. And what's the point of you passing all the quizzes, but you get to the big test, the midterm, and fail? You know what I'm saying? So we have to get ourselves, I'm saying we, including myself, we have to get ourselves prepared for the big test, the big midterm that's coming up, which is the final midterm. You're a senior. It's the final midterm. After you pass this, you get out. You get the kingdom. So we got to get ourselves prepared for this stuff mentally, that what can happen. We can't fear nothing. You know what I'm saying? We can't fear nobody, nothing. I'm finna get that scripture in a minute. And ye shall be brought before governors and kings for my sake, for a testimony against them and the Gentiles. So we're going to be brought to all, like I said, we're going to be brought to all these big leaders, these white Edomites, these Amalekites, these Jewish men, these people that rule in the world right now that drinking blood. Donald Trump might be in there. Joe Biden might be in there. Then you might have George Bush in there. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be in there trying you, laughing at you, trying to see if you're going to denounce the name of the Lord. It's going to be them old Edomites in there. But when they deliver you up, take no thought how or what ye shall speak, for it shall be given you in that same hour when you shall speak. So don't be worried about what you're gonna say during that time. The Most High gonna put that spirit on you to say what you that He wants you to say in that time. Cause you might be finna get beheaded and you might not know what to say. Then all of a sudden you start speaking. You like, damn, this ain't me. That's the Most High. That's that spirit speaking through you. So don't worry about what you're gonna say during that time. Don't even think on that. For it is not ye that speak, but the Spirit of your Father which speaketh in you. And the brother shall deliver up their brother to death, and the father the child, and the children shall rise up against their parents and cause them to be put to death. So there's gonna be a lot of wickedness going on, cause everybody gonna be scared. The people that ain't keeping the commandments gonna be scared, so they're gonna be turning that brother in that they know an Israelite. Just say you got a big brother, right? You have a big brother. He know you're an Israelite. He know the stuff. He don't believe in that stuff, but he know you're an Israelite. Martial law troops kicking the door. They ask where you at. They gonna put a gun to his head. He gonna tell them where you at because he's scared. Everybody gonna be turning on everybody because of fear. Cause everybody don't have faith. So everybody gonna be turning on people because of fear. And I'm tired of seeing that Edomite on that skateboard. I hope this Edomite fall. This nigga is weird. But it's gonna be a lot of people that turn on you. It's gonna be some people in the brother in the truth that get scared. They're gonna be taking their fringes. They're gonna be shaving their beard off. It's gonna be a lot of brothers. This Edomite like 50 years old on a skateboard. This Edom, well, you know how Edomites be looking. They be looking old as hell but be young. But the Edomite look 50 on the skateboard, man. But it's gonna be different people. It's gonna be a lot of people turning on each other because of fear. So don't be surprised when your dad, your mom, your auntie, whoever turn on you. Because it's fear. It's fear. They don't want to die. They don't want to go through the stuff that you're going through. Especially if they don't believe it. They don't want to get put to death for something they don't believe in. So they're going to tell on you. So that's something we have to get ourselves prepared for. It's like it. And ye shall be hated. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that endureth to the end, the same shall be saved. So he's saying we're gonna be hated for his name's sake. Yeah, a lot of people hate us. A lot of people hate the Israelites. Cause we coming in the real name. We coming in the real gospel of Yahushua. Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua. We're coming in his real name. We're not coming into Christianity that, oh, God loves everybody. Everybody love that. We're not being hated because of Christianity. Who hating somebody because they're a Christian, a so-called Christian? Who hating nothing because they telling them all sweet and cotton candy, but they gonna hate us because we coming in the name of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua, and we telling them the truth. If they don't change their ways, if they don't repent, they gonna get put to death. We telling them this stuff, the truth. They don't want to hear that truth. They want to hear cotton candy. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna be hated because the name of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. But it says, but he that endures temptation shall be saved. So if we endure all this stuff that's coming to pass, famine, pestilence, murder, all this stuff that's coming in the past, if we endure all this stuff, he said we're gonna get hold up. Where was that? We're gonna be saved. If we endure all this stuff, we're gonna be saved. And you have some people out here talking about something they already saved. But the Bible says if you endure to the end, you're gonna be saved. So for the people that are saying they already saved, how do you know you already saved? You don't know that we ain't even at the end yet. Well, we at the end, but we ain't at the end yet for you to know that. So how you know you're gonna be saved? That don't make no sense. That's that Christianity mindset. You already saved. You get baptized. Oh, you already saved. But you still eat pork. You still getting tattooed. You still committing adultery. But you already saved. Let me see if I want to keep going on. But when they persecute you in this city, flee ye into another. For verily I say unto you, you shall not have gone over the cities of Israel till the Son of the Man become. Hold up. Let me see if I want to keep going. You like it? Yeah, I read 10. I read the whole 10. What was it? The disciple is not above his master, nor the servant above his Lord. It is enough for the disciple that he be as his master and the servants as his Lord. If they have called the master of the house Beelzebub, how much more shall they shall call them of his household? Fear them not. Therefore there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, and hidden shall not be known. Why I tell you in darkness that speak ye in light, and what ye hear in the ear that preach ye upon the housetops. And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. So the Most High telling you, do not fear none of these people. Don't fear nobody that's the same flesh as you. They put their pants on the same way you do. They put their shirt on the same way you do. They brush their teeth the same way you do. Do not fear that person that can kill your body, because this is not us. This is just a flesh. This is dust. We were created from the dust of the ground. Don't fear don't fear nobody that can kill this dust. But you need to fear that man that can kill both the body and the soul. Because you are a soul. You a soul. You a living soul. You are not no flesh. You're not no flesh. This is just a shell. So don't fear none of these things Esau can do to you, bro. And that's something that we have to work on, including myself. Fear, because Satan like to come at people, at the Israelites, with that fear. America programmed fear in us from the beginning, through television, through music. Before that, we weren't scared of nothing. We weren't fearing nothing. We knew who our God was. But America, through the years, programmed fear into us. Just imagine a 3-year-old baby, a 4-year-old child, 5-year-old, that haven't got programmed into fear or television. They'll touch anything. They'll pick up a snake. They'll touch a spider because they're not programmed to fear. But America programmed that fear inside you through television, through music. Now our people fear. Our people fear breaking the laws of America because they feel like they're going to go to jail. All this stuff they put into our head to fear us, to make us fear. But the Most High didn't give us a spirit of fear. You know what I'm saying? He didn't give us a spirit of fear. And that's 2 Timothy 1:7. So, what was it? Are not 2 sparrows sold for a farthing, and one of them shall not fall on the ground without their father? But the very hairs of your head are all numbered. Fear you not, therefore ye are of more value than many sparrows. So we important to the Most High. He don't want us out here fearing. He don't want us out here fearing nothing. We important to the Most High. He said, where was it? Salakia. Fear ye not, therefore ye are of more value than many sparrows. Hey, whosoever therefore shall confess me before men, will I confess also before my Father which is heaven. But whoso shall deny me before men, him will I also deny my Father which is in heaven. So we confess the Most High, that he is our God, and Yahweh Shai is the Son. You know, Son of God. And he going to confess us to Yahweh. He going to tell us good things to Yahweh, which is the Father. But if we deny him, let's see what he said if we deny him. He said he going to also deny us before my Father which is in heaven. So he going to be like, he didn't know us. Just imagine the Son of God saying that he don't know us, bro. That he never knew us. Just imagine the Father saying he never knew you. Think not that I come to send peace on the earth. And this what Christianity kind of teach you. They ain't teaching you what's to come. Your pastor ain't teaching you all this stuff to come. Teaching you all cotton candy. Oh, God love everybody. Jesus healed everybody, but it just said go not into the way of the Gentiles. So we know for he didn't do that. But it's just the real pastor ain't teaching you this stuff. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. For I have come to set a man at variance against his father, and a daughter against her mother, and a daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And a man's foes shall be they of his own household. So we have enemies in our own household, you know. People hate each other in the same household. People hate each other. That's how it is, bro. That's how it is in Israel. He that loveth father and mother more than me is not worthy of me. He that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. So if you in this truth and you love your father and mother more than you love the Most High, if you skip the Sabbath, do something with your parents, you don't love the Most High. You're not worthy of the Most High. If you're doing all this stuff, you know, in sin, like you going, just say your mom and dad celebrate Thanksgiving. You know Thanksgiving wicked as hell, but you don't want them to be mad at you. You don't want them to look at you differently. You gonna go celebrate Thanksgiving. The Most High say you're not worthy of Him. Vice versa. If you have a parent, if you in this truth and you have a son, and your son wants you to go out there and practice track with him, go practice out there sprinting with him, but it's on the Sabbath. You scared to tell your son no because you feel like he ain't gonna be your friend. You feel like he ain't gonna be your friend. You don't want your son to start crying, be mad at you, so you gonna go run with him and break the Sabbath. The Most High say you're not worthy of Him. You do that means you don't care, you don't love the Most High. And the Most High is a jealous God, bro. He don't want you putting nothing before Him, period. It don't matter what it is. And you putting your parents before the Most High, you can't do that. You have to put the Most High before your parents. If you don't, He said that you're not worthy of Him. And he that taketh not his cross and followeth after me is not worthy of me. So if you ain't trying to, the Most High give you a gift. The Most High put on your spirit, hey, you go out there, you go out there and teach my people for me. You know what I'm saying? I want you to come in my name. I want you to follow me. If you ain't trying to do that, you denying that, you ain't going out like Jonah. And Jonah tried to, Jonah didn't want to do what the Most High said. He didn't want to follow his commands. You know what I'm saying? And then guess what? He got put in that well. So if you ain't trying to follow the Most High and do what He wants you to do, you're not worthy of Him. And he that findeth his life shall lose it. And he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it. He that receiveth you receiveth me, and he that receiveth me receiveth him that sent me. He that receiveth a prophet in the name of a prophet shall receive a prophet's reward. And he that receives a righteous man in the name of a righteous man shall receive a righteous man's reward. And whosoever shall give to drink unto one of these little ones a cup of cold water, only in the name of and whosoever shall give to drink unto one of these little ones a cup of cold water, only in the name of a disciple, verily I say unto you, he shall in no wise lose his reward. So that's really what it's going into. Hey, you determine, the Most High speak through you. So if you're a righteous he that receiveth a prophet in the name of a prophet shall receive a prophet's reward. Hey, so that's why we out here doing what we doing. That's why we out here doing what we doing. We out here trying to wake our people up. We don't know. We don't know. We can be waking up a prophet. It could be that dude that you lit to spit. That dude that's gang banging, that's in the hoods. You tell him this truth. He could be a prophet. He could be Isaiah back on the earth. He could be Ezekiel back on the earth. Hey, we don't know. So you gotta be out here. You gotta be out here telling your people what's going on. And the reward gonna come. He gonna be thankful. He gonna be thankful through the Most High that you came and told him what was going on. So that's just going into Matthew 10. So y'all just get prepared, man. I'm finna go labor. But hey, man, if the Most High got in your spirit to labor, hey, do so. Don't hide your talent. It's a talent that the Most High bless you with. Everybody has a talent. If you in this truth, you have a talent. It don't matter what it is. You know, some brothers can teach. Some brothers can read better than brothers. You know what I'm saying? Better than other brothers can do. Some brothers can pass out flyers. Some brothers hold up signs. You know, you have sisters. Some sisters print out flyers for the brothers. You have sisters that bring snacks for the brothers. You know, all type of stuff. You have sisters that sew fringes for the brothers, make fringes shirts for the brothers. So everybody has a talent in Israel. You have to pray for your talent if you don't know your talent. And if you do know your talent, you can't hide from your talent. Don't hide from your talent, bro. Go out here and wake your people up so we can get out this captivity and get the kingdom. You feel me? For sure. So this is my video. I want to give all praises to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, and I say shalom.